We continue our reading from Pope Francis's Meditations, Meeting Christ in the Sacraments. We are in chapter 8, and the theme is Living Out Our Baptism. The theme of the closing part, the third part of this brief chapter, is how Lent is a providential time for change. The Pope writes, Lent comes to us as a providential time to change course, to recover the ability to react to the reality of evil that always challenges us. A providential time to recover our ability to react to the reality of evil that always challenges us. Lent is to be lived as a time of conversion, as a time of renewal for individuals and communities, by drawing close to God and by trustfully adhering to the gospel. In this way, it also allows us to look with new eyes at our brothers and sisters and their needs. It's again an important and beautiful thought that Lent is a time to look with new eyes at our brothers and sisters and their needs. That is why Lent is a favorable time to convert to the love of God and neighbor, a love that knows how to make its own the Lord's attitude of graciousness and mercy. So Lent is a favorable time to convert to the love of God and neighbor, a love that knows how to make its own the Lord's attitude of graciousness and mercy. As we read in St. Paul, who became poor so that his poverty you might become rich. By his poverty you might become rich. In meditating on the central mysteries of the faith, the passion, cross and resurrection of Christ, we shall realize the immeasurable gift of the redemption which has been given to us as God's free initiative. And the Pope concludes the chapter with an invitation to prayer. Let us give thanks to God for the mystery of this crucified love, authentic faith, conversion, and openness of heart to the brothers and sisters. These are the essential elements for living the season of Lent. Authentic faith, conversion, and openness of heart to our neighbor's need. On this journey, we want to invoke with special trust the protection and help of the Virgin Mary. May she, who was the first to believe in Christ, accompany us in our days of intense prayer and penance, so that we might come to celebrate, purified and renewed in spirit, the great Paschal mystery of her Son. If we can highlight just a few emphasis from what the Pope says. Lent equips us to face the challenges of devil, and his closing point, the invitation to prayer. There are certain evils in the world which can be expelled and stopped only by prayer and fasting. And when we are called to pray for peace in Ukraine, then it is only through prayer and penance that the decision makers' hearts can become open to conversion, to make an end to this world. And the final stake of our Lenten preparation, just to sum it up what the Pope says, that if we take our Lenten journey seriously, then we will experience that Christ is real. Christ is the only lasting reality. And this is what we experience in the Holy Mass, in the Holy Communion, that this very Christ, who enables us to pray and compassion, is coming to us at this very hour.